as it currently stands, do you morally believe that you owe this woman, as a hard-working person who looks after a small family of her own, do you believe that morally you owe her £2,000?
Morally, yes, that's why I agreed that I'm going to pay her back installmentally, but she keep nagging and calling
Morally, you're going to pay her back in instalments, you agree. That's very helpful. You also have a counterclaim, am I right?
Yeah.
How much is your counterclaim for, sir?
£100.
£100?
Yeah.
And what is that for, please,
She
sir?
called me up, mentioned, I'm in London. I didn't come to London with my wallet. Can you please let me 150 to pay the photo shoot? I said to her, I don't have a 150. I can send you 100. She said, okay. Give me the 100 when I get back to Birmingham. I'll send the money back.
In other words, you gave her £100 for a photo shoot, and consequently, you believe that's an enforceable agreement and you want your money back, correct?
I never asked for the money for one
You're
day.
asking for it now, sir. You're in court asking for it.
I never asked. Why?
You just did!
If she wants her money back, that means she has to pay me back what she's owing me.
I don't owe you anything. You owe me.
In other words, listen, he makes a legal point. Morally, you accept you owe this money, am I right?
Yes.
So morally, whatever happens in these proceedings, you will do the right thing, correct?
Yes.
Very helpful. I'm going to rule now. That means nobody's talking. Nikki Chinedu, I am satisfied that when you lent him that money, you were in a relationship, and what's more, you believed you would get the money back and that the money was lent. However, there is nothing in writing, which means I don't know how long the agreement was to last for, whether it was to come back in instalments. There's no, what's called, please look at me, madam, there's no certainty of terms in law. What's more, even if there was an oral agreement of that kind, because you were going out at the time that this money was lent, there isn't in law an intention to create legal relations. That's what boyfriends and girlfriends do for each other based upon trust. And sadly, especially in this case, the courts cannot intervene. It's very sad, but the court rules on the law, not what one necessarily wants to do. Chinedu, for the same reason, your case is dismissed entirely out of hand. It's absurd. Nikki, during the course of the proceedings, Chinedu has admitted that morally he owes you that £2,000. As it currently stands, he says he is prepared to give you that money back and will do the right thing. It is a matter for him whether he does this. However, one of the things you might consider doing moving forward is to draft an agreement outside of court which sets out a date by which that money has to come back to you, which you may or may not both sign. I am prepared, in the event that agreement is signed, that he fails to pay you back that money, and you both agree to come back to court, to hear that case again. Do you understand? There's nothing I can do for you today. I dismiss your case with liberty to apply, subject to you having an enforceable contract. Do you understand? Are you prepared morally to do the right thing?
Yeah, I'm prepared.
Well, we'll just wait and see. Your case is dismissed. I'm very sad, but that's the law, madam. Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.